An introduction to Scratch programming. Today, most people don't need to know how a computer works. How to interact with a computer program is all the average person needs to know. As you are going to learn how to write computer programs, you need to know a little about how a computer works. Your job will be to instruct the computer to do things. Program. In computing, a program is a specific set of ordered operations for a computer to perform a certain task. In the modern computer that John von Neumann outlined in 1945, the program contains a one-at-a-time sequence of instructions that the computer follows. Typically, the program is put into a storage area accessible to the computer. The computer gets one instruction and performs it, and then gets the next instruction. The storage area or memory can also contain the data that the instruction operates on. Programming. The process of developing and implementing various sets of instructions to enable a computer to do a certain task. These instructions are considered as computer programs and help the computer to operate smoothly. The language used to computer programming is not understood by an untrained eye. Introduction to Scratch. Have you heard of Scratch? Scratch from MIT is the famous school for the curiously brainy people. If you have not heard, seen, or played with Scratch, then you've been missing out, because it is a lot of fun. What can you do with Scratch? Scratch is a programming language for all, even for kids. In fact, Scratch, unlike all other programming languages, is designed first and foremost for kids. It's very easy to learn and use. You can create animations like never before. For older kids, they can create single-level or multi-level Scratch games. But Scratch is not just for kids. Teachers and adults can use Scratch to create effective education tools such as math quiz, physics simulation, and educational videos. First, look at Scratch. Start Scratch program. Sprite Preview lets you review a project. Sprite Selection and Creation lets you select an existing sprite or create a new sprite. Sprite Editor lets you to edit a sprite's scripts, costumes, and sounds. Toolbox is like a bucket of Lego. It provides single script blocks for building combo script blocks. Let's take a look at available sample projects. Click Open on the top of the Scratch window. If projects not already selected, click Projects to go to the default Scratch projects directory. You can try animation and games. Select Daydream from the sample projects and click on OK buttons. Tools of Scratch programming. Scratch is designed to be fun, educational, and easy to learn. It has the tools for creating interactive characters, games, art, and many more. Scratch has its own paint editor containing many drawing tools as given below. Create your first sprite. Use of basic commands. Delete the cat sprite by right-click on Sprite 1 and select Delete. Then click the Paint New Sprite button to open the paint editor. Click Ellipse tool and click Hollow Mode Draw 3 circles. Click Ellipse tool and click Solid Mode. Draw a little dark solid circle inside the medium circle, which will be the eye. Use Eraser tool to trim the smallest circle. This will be the ear. Click Stamp tool button and select the eyeball to copy. Drag the eyeball copy to where you want the new eyeball to be. Do the same for the ear to make two ears. Use Fill tool to fill the face and the eyeball. Click Select tool button and select both eyes, move them to the face. Click Select Tool button and select left ear. Drag it to its place. Click Select Tool button and select the right ear. Click to flip it. Drag the right ear to its place. Click Eyedropper tool and click the face to copy the face color and click. Fill tool and fill both ears with the face color. Use Line tool to add hair, body, arms, legs and cloth. Fill in color to the body and cloth with Fill tool. Once you are happy with your own virtual me, click OK to save. Rename the costume to Front. This is the front view. Create back, left side and right side views. To create back view, make a copy of costume front. Click Copy button next to costume front. Use Erase tool to erase eyes and mouth. Use Eyedropper tool to copy the face color. Then use Fill tool to paste the color in the empty area. Click OK to save. Rename this costume as Back. Then copy the costume back. Erase extra body parts. Redraw body parts. Refill color of the face and the pant using Eyedropper tool and Fill tool. Click OK to save and rename this costume as Facing Left. Copy the costume facing left and click to flip the figure horizontally. Click OK to save and rename the costume as Facing Right. We've just created 4 costumes for the same sprite: front, back, facing right and facing left. Click Save button and at the bottom of the Save project window, enter Dance as file name. Then click OK button. Your sprite editor should look like this.